They call me Buddy.
Yo. I hope you got some kush at the crib, some cat in the bed, and some money in your pocket. What more can be said? It's the Lord Show, the most infamous Ishtalk TV, live from the DMV, doing it how it's supposed to be. I'm your host, B More, aka Princess Zamunda. And I got an awesome co-host. We got the awesome Amber Green Eyes in the house.
What up, y'all?
And we got Champagne Ron in the house. And we got, how can we get no clap? Give him a clap.
You didn't see this?
Come on, y'all.
You didn't see this?
It's the last show of the year. And we got AJ Turn Up, aka Buff Curry, in the house.
Turn up.
Tonight we're talking about the NBA strike, and we're talking about can you have sex with a friend and keep it just as friends? But before we get to all that, make sure you go check out our brownies, y'all. Our ish brownies, they flying off the fucking racks. All right.
Definitely made the conversation.
Yes,
and they flying off by themselves too.
Yes, if you want to see a dead body. All right, make sure you DM us, or you can order online at utcdmv.com. All right, and also shout out to make sure you go check out our ish merch at utcdmv.com. All right, we got mugs, we have t-shirts, we got something for the ladies, hoodie season. I already got a hoodie, it's fly as shit. But make sure you go check that out. All right, utcdmv.com, and the discount code is ish24. Yeah, and
it's a great number.
Yes, that's an awesome number. And before we get to all the bullshit, we got the golden. This is the last show of the season. All right, it was an awesome season. I must say, y'all. And with the addition of Amber, we going to the moon. All right, and but did y'all like the Golden Girls joint?
We are the best of
Thank you for being a friend.
It ain't Death Row, but it's funny.
All right.
That was some bullshit, nigga. Don't you ever put me in another dress.
No, you were playing.
Don't you ever put me
You
in
were a
another
loose
motherfucking
woman.
dress.
You was a loose.
You were the loosey goosey one.
I feel like if I was a woman, I would be loose. I'm not even gonna lie to
Did you watch the show though?
Never.
I watched it so much.
I think some people didn't get it though. I think a lot of young folks didn't get it though.
Well, a lot of young heads don't understand
But Golden Girls, we had Blanche. She was the hoe.
Yeah.
Blanche was the hoe, right? The mistress. And other one was Ditzy. Was just
Rose.
the dumbest hell, Rose. And one was just tall and ignorant.
Tall, but
I forgot
she
her
was
name.
tall and gruff.
Yes.
And that was Dorothy.
Dorothy and her mother, and she also had the
Sophia.
Yeah, she always had the quick jokes. So
Yes.
What you just getting here? What's our cash like? What do you think our thing would be if we was the
if we were a TV show?
Yeah, would I be the pro?
Okay, you're Dorothy.
I'm Dorothy.
You're Dorothy. Are we doing the characters like on that show?
It doesn't have to be the characters, but
okay. Well, if we're doing
if we had to do something like that, yeah.
I don't know, because we don't have a ditzy one for real. Like,
I'll say I'll be the militant.
We have two Blanches, a Dorothy and a Sophia.
Oh.
I was Sophia.
Oh man,
I don't know what
Sophia
none
was
of this
in New
means.
York.
Right?
That's why it's funny, because he like,
I don't know what none of this means, man.
Okay,
I wanted to know the theme song.
Listen, man. I wanted to get into some light shit before we get into the dark shit. We're gonna get into the dark shit.
Man, nah, man, we can
Do
start.
y'all think it's a fucking welcome to the fucking race war, y'all? Y'all still twerking? What are y'all doing? This is a race war. Y'all see what's going on here?
it's a lot going on.
And this is some fucking. I feel like this is some premeditated shit. They working with the militia is working with the police department out there in Wisconsin, because they know damn well they ain't doing that shit around here, because there's no white militia willing to go down Martin Luther King or
Minnesota
Avenue. So they pick these little small spots in these little small ghettos, and then that's where they terrorize people, and then they want a race war. They want y'all to go out in the street. But go ahead, y'all. What's y'all?
I find it very crazy that, like you said, these are small towns. So where are they getting all these people from? These like you said, these officers all of a sudden trying to uphold the law. Like where are all these people coming from in these small Midwest
people
towns?
that are part of this militia are not from these towns.
Right.
Like
that's why it's crazy to me.
The young piece of shit, Kyle, whatever.
Kyle the devil.
Look,
that's what I'm gonna call him.
This piece of shit he's from Illinois.
Yeah.
He drove over an hour.
Yeah. No, his mama drove him over an hour.
His mother drove him.
Really?
Yes. His mother drove him over
and
an
gave
hour.
him an illegal gun.
No, the age to carry is 18. This kid was 17.
Oh,
Everything he did was illegal.
Everything this boy did
cross state lines.
And you
with
know what?
weapons,
I'm sorry,
illegal.
but how is she not an accomplice? If
Yeah.
I have a minor in my household, I'm responsible for that minor. If that minor drinks a beer under my watch, I am to
They
be
will arrest a
prosecuted
black
under
mother if
law.
that child does not go to school.
Exactly. If the
Exactly.
kid doesn't go to school, they want to send a truancy officer to put him in juvie.
Yep.
But this woman bought her 17-year-olds an AK and drove him over an hour to go murder some people.
Yeah.
And he was given a water bottle, and he was able to go home and sleep that night because he was tired.
in his bed.
He got time to. He went home, right? He
Yes.
went home?
Yes.
He went
after.
home.
He got.
like,
He
they
turned.
handed
He
him a
turned
like,
himself in, but that's not the fucking
He's
point.
like
Look.
walking past and like they're like waving to him and stuff, like waving him through with his gun, like he's part of them.
Like the
he's,
fact
like they brought him with him or something.
that he was able to do that at 17 years old. Trayvon Martin is 17 and he couldn't walk to get candy
Exactly.
and make it back home to his father.
Tamir
To
Rice
his mother.
was murdered for having a fake BB gun, and he was a 12-year-old child.
Let's take all. Okay, so like let's take the excuse. They say, Trayvon had on a hoodie. It was threatening.
I wear
Let's
hoodies
take
every day.
Tamir had a fake gun. He should have been playing. Okay, let's take all that away, and let's take this gentleman that literally turned and started to walk towards the car with his children in the car. Literally walked, not running, not sprinting, just walked toward. Why 7 times in the back?
It was just disgusting.
What about that?
And
What's
then
the excuse
if you
for
see
that?
the bullshit that the New York Post
Yeah.
posted, they had his picture and they said they found a knife in his car. This is after. So hold on. So
He told them.
this is after they shot him. At the time that they shot him, boom. But then the New York Post post the same little white devil that murdered 2 people and blew another man's arm off. His shit was hanging. Blew his fucking arm off. They posted a picture of him saying hours prior to shooting, cleaning graffiti off the walls.
Oh, they posted that.
Yeah,
Yes.
they posted that.
And
That
it's
shit been up
like
there all day.
so it's like so they're trying to.
Why do we need to know what a sociopath was doing? Had eggs for breakfast. Like what does that have to do with anything?
it's the whole portrayal once again that they
he's
tried to
human.
do, that black people are
tried to
always doing.
dehumanize us.
Well, yeah,
They
we're
tried to
always and
dehumanize.
criminalize us. We are always up to something
We're the
bad.
threat.
And this is bullshit. And once again, this is why people are saying defund the police. It ain't about defunding. It's about removing pieces of shit. You are an officer of the law. You are supposed to be highly trained to handle crisis situations. Whatever happened to subduing your enemies?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to
That's not part of the plan.
injuring to keep them alive and
AOB.
not murdering them?
How many
keep
times-
on trying to break stuff down like it's not very clear. It's clear that that's not part of the plan. Like nobody
that is the
here
plan.
nobody here is mentally incompetent. They know exactly what's happening. They know what they're doing. They get up with the purpose of it. The plan, obviously, is to go out and get who you can get. Hopefully, he is black. We don't care anymore.
Of course, like me and AJ used to always have this conversation where AJ would say the system is broken, and I would say the system is not broken. The system is working perfectly fine. The system is
Exactly.
working the way that it's meant to meant to work.
It's always
But B,
been.
can I ask you a question? How many times did you stand in front of a judge prior to your 18th birthday?
Probably 2, but after like my 20s
Is when it got hectic, right?
It got crazy.
AJ,
Same.
how many times did you stand in front of a judge prior to 18?
Never.
How many times did you stand in front of a judge prior to 18?
No.
I stood in front of a judge once prior to 18. This piece of shit, Kyle. I got his shit right here. Kyle Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse, yeah.
Because since they always try to bring up black victims,
Records.
past and records, like after they're killed, let's look at Kyle Rittenhouse record. No, he's 17 years old. 2016, so he was 13. He was operating a firearm while intoxicated.
Bad seed.
Found not guilty. Charge dismissed, but read in disposition. 2016, later that same year. Disorderly conduct, pleads guilty, no contest. Possession of THC. So
He's 13.
yeah.
This was 2016.
He's turning up.
So
Turning up.
boom, boom, boom. Possession of THC again. Found not guilty. Charge dismissed. Boom. Possession of drug paraphernalia. This is still another charge from 2016. Boom, boom, boom. Then this is 2018, 2 years ago, so he's 15. Failure to obey a traffic officer. So this kid is just not. He's a piece of shit.
He's not a law-abiding citizen.
And they got him front. They got him front row at the Trump rally in January. He's there just like yeah, just like boom.
Did you see that video with that woman? The video with the doctor that was talking about the hydrochloroquine.
Right.
That's a salve for coronavirus. And then
Oh yeah, I did.
definitely,
the snakes
yeah.
and the witches.
Hey, there was
These are
That's who he backed last time. He
Which-
said she was a very fine person, very intelligent doctor.
on the UTC. Make sure you guys go check out the full show. Everything is good on the UTC
Yes, sir,
DMV.com.
yes.
Right now, I'm showing the Kyle fuckboy. Someone posted on Facebook him, and it says, "We salute American heroes."
I mean,
So, and we already know his GoFundMe is probably at 2 million right now, and that's what I feel like. There's two Americas, because this guy is he's a hero, like
sure.
legit. People are posting it on Facebook.
But
and-
George Zimmerman was a hero.
yes,
For sure.
yes,
People bring things to this day for George Zimmerman to sign.
yeah.
Like he's not he couldn't even make it to the force. That was his main problem. He kept on trying to get on the police force and failing.
And this is another.
Wannabe.
His dream was was to be a police officer. And so just imagine the type of police officer he would have been. Like
Like shoot him up. What's his name? What's his name?
then
Sheskey.
and then R.I.P. to the
Shit.
gentleman that lost his life
Yes.
trying to
his
subdue
shit,
him. He hit him with the skateboard and he got shot in the chest. I forgot his name, but a young man died over bullshit, and people were trying to say that, oh, he was after Kyle. Let me tell you one thing: just because you go out and initiate shit and then you defend yourself, that doesn't make you right. You provoke people.
because Kyle had already shot someone
that's what I'm
prior
saying.
to that.
And that's what
So
I'm
they
saying.
were trying to stop him because they were telling the police, "Yo, he just shot someone down there."
and they didn't do shit. Yeah.
He had just murdered somebody.
Yeah.
So they were running after him saying, "Yo, get him. He just shot someone."
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But his intent was to start shit. So
Start
you
shit.
walking out there with a fucking gun and you're pointing it at somebody, of course they're gonna try to defend themselves. What the fuck? But let a black kid, we can walk somewhere unarmed and we are a threat. But this white boy was literally walking. The police are saying stop, don't come close, and he is continuing to disobey. Now, mind you, he got a damn AR. That the damn gun's bigger than him, and he's walking towards them. No shots. No one's threatened though.
They have a.
I don't get it.
Lying.
There's a. And then on the press conference, the police department, they're saying how all this happened after the curfew, and basically they're putting it on the curfew. So I want to get to the riot
What
part.
did Vince Vaughn say? Erroneous. Erroneous.
I really just want to punch that dude in the mouth, Slim.
I want to get to the riot parts of it, and how Fox News spins everything. They spin everything on the riots and how it's not good, and how Democrats, Joe Biden better say something on it. But when it comes to the riots, do y'all feel like it's hurting, or because obviously, like I said before, the Boogaloo boys and the Proud Boys, they want black people in the street to be revolting and everything and rioting. But what do y'all think about the whole, about how white people are twisting it to the riots and how it's a
See,
bad idea. It's
I
hurting.
feel like off rip, the fact that they want Biden or something to speak up about it shows what you was just speaking on, the two sides of America. The fact that they think this is a democratic issue or that this is a political issue. This is an American issue. This is a human rights issue. People are like, dog, we're being hunted.
Right.
Like it's nothing else to.
Everything is like reverted back to childhood at this point. Like girls are fighting against each other on Instagram, like girls fight in the lunchroom when they're like 10 years old. Like, oh, you know, I'm gonna murder him because like they literally take the most outrageous things and revert it back to the stupidest childhood reasons.
Sure.
It's like
For
this.
sure.
I will say this. It's not hurting. Is it taking a little longer? Yes. But here's what will happen if they continue to push us. See, it looks they like to say that because it looks disorganized. Look what's gonna happen. How much you bet they're gonna change that attitude if a bunch of militant, black, intelligent people do things the right way. We organize more than just riot in the streets. That we start taking shit over in the political offices, doing things like that financially, set ourselves to that way, and have a self-defense. Learn how to defend ourselves from these police brutalities. Because, like I said, I'm gonna say this: it's gonna get to a point where cops ain't gonna be safe anymore, and I'm all right with that. You shouldn't feel safe anymore because you are a service to us. Your job is to protect us. That does not make you above the law, and that doesn't make you above people.
Fact.
See, this is the problem that I have. Because soon as shit happen to cops, their identities are kept secret.
For days. Weeks.
But see, and a lot of people are giving Sean King shit because this guy, he said he's going to start naming names of police
All of them.
officers.
Oh, yeah, he was doxing people.
And this is where now I challenge these so-called good cops out here. Okay, if you don't want yourself implemented in this and implicated in this situation, get his ass, whoever that is. If you know your partner's crooked, take his ass, bring his ass to justice.
And I don't know
who said that about rioting?
Hmm?
Who said, like, who asked these questions about riots and stuff? Like, you said somebody posed a question.
Don Lemon, he was on like last night. He was like he wanted Joe Biden to speak up and how the rioting is hurting in the polls for Biden.
So did they feel the same way 4 months ago when people were rioting because they had to wear a mask? People were rioting to end quarantine. Did they feel the same way when these white folks was out there strapped the fuck up rioting about what they felt was important to them because they couldn't get a haircut?
Yep. Hell, did we feel the same way in Charlottesville, Virginia, where white people were lighting torches and running people over and killing us? And killing
the president said it was good people on both sides.
President said good people.
He said it was good people on both sides.
Yeah.
It's the most bullshit.
And one thing,
I'm so
once
sick.
again, this president said that a virus was a hoax for the Democrat. Yeah. And look at it now. It's affecting and hurting everyone.
If anybody has studied any type of like fascist regime and see how things begin and how yellow journalism, anybody that paid attention in history class, it's crazy. I see the tactics of Mussolini. I did a paper on big stick diplomacy and Stalin, and history really, really interests me, and I think that it's the truest thing ever spoken. Was without history is bound to repeat itself if you don't study what has already happened.
Oh, absolutely.
So people are taken off guard by what's happening, but if you listen to your 10th grade history teacher, you would know what yellow journalism is and how they started lying about people and putting up ads and posters and things around town to stoke fear and to incite hatred, and things of that nature. And now we're just utilizing it from a more sophisticated standpoint because technology is more advanced. Mm-hmm. So now there's aspects in social media, there's aspects on actual media,
But you nailed it when you said history, because
Exactly.
we have to know the real history.
Exactly.
This is why Americans are the most gullible nation on the fucking earth, because we believe what we are told instead of doing the research.
Yeah.
All it takes is for someone that we like, that's popular, to say something we want to hear, and we go with it, and that's fucking stupid. Learn your history, because if that is the case, then black people, we are still treated the way we are today, because we weren't even considered human a couple hundred years ago. We couldn't even be in a pool in the 1930s and 20s because we were supposedly going to contaminate
60s,
things. Yeah, from the 30s to the 60s, we couldn't do a lot of things. That's why you have to study your history, but question it.
AJ,
Question.
you know what? You said history, and dang, shit hasn't really changed, because Trump, his press conference,
Yes.
he said basically he was using the same scare tactics they was using in the 50s and 60s, trying to scare these white people that these poor people, black people, gonna come to your neighborhoods and take your house and fuck your daughter and fuck your wife. And they same scare tactics, and it's working. That's
because they're idiots.
And
they again do not research, do not look things up, just take things for face value or whatever they hear.
They're still neck and neck, and Biden and Trump, no matter what. At the end of the day, in those swing states, it's still
I
neck
dare
and
you
neck.
to argue with a person, one of those people, and get a clear fact out of any of it.
Right, especially
like an actual fact.
In southern Bible Belt regions, they are the most gullible, dumb, inbred fucks I've ever seen in my life, and I can say that because they are idiotic. Because when you give them proven facts, then they dismiss it. To me, that what baffles me. It's like we literally are giving you actual proof of shit.
Well,
but
they
because
don't necessarily ever say no. What happens when you get into an argument with that type of person is like, it's like, okay, so what's going on with these children in captivity by the border? And it's like, well, what was going on at Hillary's barbecue in 1992? And it's like,
But
what were the emails?
But you can even
what
answer
does
that
that
question.
have to do?
Right, but you can answer
with
that question.
anything.
But the thing is, when they do shit like that, we have an answer. Yeah, but that wasn't true. What you were supposed to.
Oh,
and
that's
then,
what you
and then
think.
they go, but exactly, and then it's like, and it's like, you
That's
see,
what you think. That's what you've been told.
We gotta go to fuck the cops.
oh yeah, fuck
All
the
right,
cops.
here
Because
Oh yeah, fuck the cops, big time.
we already let me see if I can go
Fuck
to it.
one
but
time.
Yeah, we gotta go to fuck the cops. So, I pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
to fuck the
to
cops.
fuck the cops
With our Glocks
with our
and
Glocks and
Jacks.
Techs
Till we get some
till we get some respect.
187.
187.
Amen.
Amen. You know. Oh no, this is yes.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, this is beautiful because
All right, so we
Are
have.
you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, according to the Associated Press, the Wisconsin Department of Justice has identified Rusten Sheskey, that's a really ridiculous name, as the Kenosha police officer who shot Blake during an attempted arrest on August 23rd. The 29-year-old sustained 7 gunshot wounds in his back and is now reportedly paralyzed. Wisconsin State Attorney General Josh Call told reporter Sheskey, a 7-year veteran of the force, was placed on administrative leave along with all other involved officers. Oh, okay, so you're working from home or you're chilling with the wife and kids.
Yeah.
I'm sure whatever you're doing, you're walking.
Right.
Call said the incident began when officers responded to a call from a woman who said her boyfriend was at her residence but was not supposed to be on the premises. Call said no other officer fired their weapon, which is a huge red flag. He also pointed out that the Kenosha Police Department does not use body cameras. Another red flag.
No body cameras.
In 2019, Sheskey spoke to Kenosha News about his role in the Kenosha Police Department's bike unit. I'm sorry.
Punk ass.
And explained what he liked most about doing his job. What I like most is that you're dealing with people on perhaps the worst day of their lives, and you can try to help them as much as you can and make that day a little bit better, he said. And that, for the most part,
He didn't say shoot them up?
No.
Grab them by their shirt?
No, I was trying to reread it a couple times. No, he didn't say no. And that, for the most part, people trust us to do that for them. It's a huge responsibility. And I really like trying to help people. We may not be able to make a situation right or better, but we can maybe make it a little easier for them to handle during that time. Or maybe I can make you a paraplegic and you have several young children that you could never carry again.
It's just, once again, seems like you said,
look at him on his bike. Look at him on his bike unit.
Yeah. You know.
Well,
it's just a damn.
I know I can piece him. I know I can knock him.
Anybody could. That's why he took out his gun and shot somebody 7
Right.
times. Because he is the most scared piece of shit.
And once again, where's the
Pissing his pants.
And obviously he can't. He got no hands or no kind of training.
No
skills.
hands.
Yeah,
No conversation.
He just looks like a little bitch.
He has
At
nothing
heart.
but his
Like,
gun.
look at that smile. Like, that's a I'm a bitch smile. Like, my mom still picks what I wear out smile.
man.
Like, no, but once again, this is what I'm saying.
Helmet strapped so tight.
Right.
I'm about to cook
Cutting in the back of his neck.
Like, for real, I just want to punch this nigga in his nose.
Exactly.
Listen up, buddy.
Punch
Like,
it,
for real.
split his shit. No, but once again, this is why we need to remove a lot of these people from the police force, because a lot of the police force are nothing but scared, bitch-made white boys that are envious of black men because of whatever.
they got
little
bullied in
shit-
high school.
But you
yeah,
know
they
what?
got
I'm
bullied.
gonna
Not even
stop
just being
you.
bullied, but
I'm
just-
gonna stop you because
white
it's
boys.
not white.
Yeah.
It's blue.
Yeah,
It's
like,
blue.
it's-
They do not. It's a shield that they sleep under, that they put themselves under. We're part of some type of clan, the fraternal.
No, it's a
order.
fraternity. But what I mean is
But that black man.
No, black
will
men
do
are
the
bad
same.
too. But for the white man, it's for me. I can clearly see it because how
To
they
quote-
are. It's a clear cut drive for a lot
Look
of
at
them.
how,
Not
look
all,
at
but
how-
I'm not saying
Hold on,
all.
hold on,
Look
time
at
out.
how that man held George Floyd down, and look at that. First
Right.
of all, one man, I'm not sure, but he looked as if he was of mixed race or if he was Hispanic. The other
it was
gentleman
an Asian gentleman,
was
too.
of Asian descent.
Yeah, but
See,
you-
Those are
AJ,
two
I'm gonna let you finish
or
this
three
off. All right.
cultures that have been oppressed
To quote,
and still stood by him and let him murder this man in the street
of course.
and shielded their brother.
But are they
because
black?
of the blue?
But are they black though? Like, for the
AJ.
most part,
to quote Ice Cube, don't let it be a black and a white one,
I
cause
know.
they'll slam you down to the street top.
Yeah.
Finish it.
Nah.
Black police showing out for the white
White
cop.
cop. I
So
know.
don't make it seem like
No, I'm not. No,
no.
I'm not saying
And the reason when you said white, the first thing I said was not white. Before she even said blue, I said it's not white.
No, it's a
because
blue
I
thing.
know a lot of bitch ass black cops,
Me too.
That
and
will
we've had encounters
yoke
with a
you
lot
up
of bitch ass
and,
black
yeah,
cops.
Oh no,
show the most.
no, trust me. This,
But it's like it's not
What about those
white
cops,
cops.
that were hopping out in DC and like pretending to be like, you know, hey, what's up, man?
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck about when they.
Right,
And then all of a
That's-
sudden,
that's-
show me your ass.
No,
That's-
anytime
that's
a
why
cop
I
tries to
always
relate
say-
to me, I'll be like, get out my face.
So that's why I always say, like, when it comes to police, it's just like there's no such thing as a good police officer.
No.
Like, there are good people that are police. They feel that when they pick this job that they would have a chance to change. But once you put that badge on, you become part of a system that is designed to oppress people.
And if you
So
try to
there's no
change it-
such
'Cause if
thing.
you tell, it's gonna be bad for you.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. No,
like,
that's,
no, they don't support people that do the right thing.
remove the head. Everybody, like, every time I feel like when people say, "Oh, no, remove the head." Oh, we need to fire those. No, those are pawns. They'll just be, yeah, they're just gonna be regrouped.
All right, moving on, just to keep the time.
We're gonna go to, it's gonna be B, not A.
Okay, I got you. I got your little notes.
Hold on, y'all. We're gonna go. We got Amber Green Eyes in the house, and we got my Ethiopian cousin, Champagne Ron, and we got Buff Curry, y'all. It's the season finale. Leave us some likes and some comments, y'all. Come on, y'all. Show us some love. I see y'all out there in IG land.
Yes.
We're gonna go to DMV news.
All right. DC Mayor Muriel Bowser says outdoor diners should call police if confronted by protesters. At least 2 videos posted on social media show groups of protesters confronting outdoor diners in the district Monday night. In one of the videos, a large group of protesters can be seen crowding around a woman sitting outside of a restaurant in Adams Morgan, shouting, "No justice, no peace," and "White silence is violence." The confrontation allegedly began when Black Lives Matter protesters demanded the white diners show their solidarity by putting a fist up.
Have y'all seen the video? It's very extra. I feel like it ruins the whole. It gives a bad name.
But look who's doing it.
And are they even part of the Black Lives chapter?
Look who's
I
doing
feel
it.
like you just label anything Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, look at it.
That's what I always say. It's like, yo, when people throw everything under Black Lives Matter, like when they had that police officer dressed up burning shit in Minneapolis, trying to put it under Black Lives Matter, I don't see a black face in that crowd. The blackest thing is that wig on that yellow mannequin right there.
Right.
Is nothing black about this picture, but they gonna put it under Black Lives Matter.
Right.
I think I see a Make America Great.
Yes. I'm gonna say, isn't that a MAGA hat right there?
Like Slim.
They're saying white silence, which I agree. White silence is a problem, but they're doing it like, what the fuck? They want her to stand up and kneel. It feels like one of those black Israelites. They yell at you. They want you to kneel down and conform with them. Like, harassing them is not going to get them to understand.
No, now that shit is just fucking dumb. That's just some idiotic bullshit. That's like, what does she have to do with anything? That's just dumb.
Look at who's doing it.
Oh yeah, we see that. But
these are like it's like if there's a like, I hate fucking rapists, right? If I hate men that rape women, if there are women in a rally, I'm going to support these women, but I cannot be on the front line of that fight. I can support, I can fund, I can do everything, I can put up posters, I can do everything I can to support this, but it's gonna sound weird coming from a man. It's gonna sound right coming from a man, but the face and the person, it should be someone that is directly affected by this action. That looks stupid.
Yeah, it has nothing to do
20 white people, not one black person yelling at a white woman to support Black Lives Matter looks crazy.
That's not how white allies supposed to work.
No, that's just stupid, silly shit that they're doing on their own. Yeah, so that's one of those things.
So mayor, so what did the mayor say?
She said what she's been saying since she became mayor.
She said she's gonna fine them or something.
A second video showed a similar incident in Northwest DC. What I saw in those videos was highly inappropriate, said Mayor Muriel Bowser at a press conference Wednesday. It was likely against the law if they were on private property. But more importantly, I don't think it had anything to do with demands for social justice.
All right.
You know what?
A bunch of white people walking away like, we showed her.
Right.
I don't think that you showed her anything.
Let's go do our hot yoga.
But you know what's happening?
What?
There's a lot of movements mixed in with this movement that are trying to cause disparity and try to cause
dilute it
issues, and then publicly put up posts and things like this. It's part of what Russia did in 2016.
Yeah, it's all a design. It's all a design to keep your mind off what's really important.
Yeah,
it's like human rights.
Just stay aware of the fact that things like that are put out there to confuse you.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. To fuck the whole thing up. Like, hey, I need you to do this and say it in the name of blackness. All right, go get them. That's all they doing.
All right. Next DMV news.
I'm gonna go ahead and apologize because I know you told me to do this first. So I'm sorry.
It's all
it
good.
was too late. I was in too deep. All right, here we go. Cop shot in PG.
Because it has something to do with fuck the cops.
I know.
That's all right. We can always say fuck the cops.
100%. That's my bad. Cop shot in PG.
27-year-old I've ever seen in my life.
Damn, these niggas are 27?
He got that Tory Lanez hairline.
My man on the left is 27.
He got that Tory Lanez hairline.
You know they was going all out. I'm going all out.
Lord knows, nigga, Lord knows.
I got nothing to lose.
3 Prince George's County police officers were injured in a shooting Sunday evening, according to the authorities. Officials say police officers responding to a home invasion call on Capitol View Terrace were shot just after 6 p.m. The suspects taken into custody were identified Monday as 27-year-old Stephen Warren of Southeast Washington, D.C., and 45-year-old Andre Smith of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Police released Warren and Smith's mugshots Monday, as well as a dash cam video from the first arriving officer's cruiser that shows the start of the shooting. Smith and Warren face multiple charges, including first and second degree attempted murder, assault, and gun charges.
Woo! Damn, throwing
You got that video, B?
through the kitchen.
No, I
area.
ain't how I got the video, but
They were like, "What?"
they was going. You saw the video?
Yeah, man.
Tell them was yeah.
So
I didn't see it.
they like like they was just walking. The police officer pulled them over. No, they were walking to their car. The police officer pulled up behind their car, and once the police officer started walking to them, they just whipped out. Both of them just whipped out. Go. Just let it loose on them. Like,
One
it's-
cop got shot in the leg. I think he's gonna be alright.
be
But people are really going off on cops. Like how come y'all couldn't bust off shots over there in Wisconsin? How come y'all couldn't bust over there?
Right,
What
because
the fuck?
they fucking the wrong ones. They know not to bring that
How
shit
come
over
all those
here.
rappers out there in Wisconsin and Belly or something? How come they couldn't go
That's
over
Nebraska, first of
there?
all.
Whatever. It's just one hike. It's one hike.
It's one hike.
With the banana.
He's like, it's the Midwest.
Oh,
They
like
can,
this
he-
shit.
he-
Yeah.
And be more much the Midwest. These niggas can cartwheel and they'll be over in St.
Yeah.
Louis in 5 minutes.
So
It don't work that
so
way.
so niggas are really busting at the cops.
I know. I'm watching it right now. This
Niggas
is
going
this
off.
is a reaction.
Oh, let me
Damn. said fuck that. I ain't going to jail.
I don't know
Damn.
if it was I ain't going to jail or
Nah, that
I'm not
was-
trying to get shot today.
It was a
I ain't going
I'm
back.
gonna get them niggas. I'm gonna get them.
like they was like they were doing the other stuff, so they wasn't trying to get caught doing the other stuff they were doing. So they was
Listen,
like, fuck it.
But look at how much
I gotta get out of here.
look how much rage the American public gets when a few officers get shot.
Right.
But we turn an eye and we question people of color. We their life is
All day,
questioned,
every day.
but every cop is supposedly a clean person when they get injured. Man, fuck that. Once again, let's keep the same energy, please. Human, we're all human. We should all be considered. But
Yeah.
maybe that's the fantasy world. We gotta fix this shitty world right now.
You know, we keep saying that we're human and we keep on drilling it in, and I just feel like for a lot of people, the hatred is more important to them. I don't know if it's generational tradition in their households and
Yes.
they know nothing else and that's all that they stand for, but it's literally like talking to a yogurt cup.
History is
So,
all
look.
about generational teaching. It's about what you are passing down to the next generation.
But what I'm saying is that it's very hard to even have a
Do you know a
conversation,
lion?
a regular conversation with people.
Do you
these
know a
people.
lion?
Do I know a lion?
Yes.
Yeah, like the animal.
No, yeah, like a lion.
Yes.
You know a lion personally?
Do I personally
Yes.
know a
Do
lion?
you know a lion?
No, I don't have any lion friends. No.
Okay. So you see what lions do on TV, right?
Yes.
Your parents probably say, "Wow, lion roar is so scary."
Yes.
So if you see a lion, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so terrified of this lion."
exactly.
The whole time
Even
this
though the
lion
lion
don't
might
give
not
a
even
fuck
pay you no
about
mind.
you. This lion don't give a fuck about your little safari truck driving by.
Ex-
He sees your safari truck driving by every
And you
fucking
screaming.
day.
Exactly.
This lion don't give a fuck about you.
I mean, lion.
Yes, look.
Hey yo,
Don't get me wrong. I am a lion. If you fuck with me, I am a lion.
But I think
But-
that's the main thing. You are absolutely right. I'm glad you touched on that. I think the main thing that they do not understand is I can live my whole entire life and not think for one moment about
Exactly.
what you're doing or do I
Exactly.
care where you're living or what's going on in your life, how much money you're making. I don't care about none of that.
But yet you
we
think
don't even
it's-
have to speak at all ever.
You think it's
in
okay
life.
to put me on your wall after you kill me,
right.
Exactly.
As a trophy.
and I'm not worried about you. I'm not thinking you came to my fucking neighborhood.
Exactly.
Like
Damn.
you came to where I was living my life at.
took me away from my children.
Fam,
Alright,
the
B.
whole time they have all these misconceptions about you, but they're the reasons why the population of the lions are low because you're killing them.
Exactly.
But like and you
Oh,
and,
like
and
that
you,
girl
and you
that
posted
murdered
this,
that black giraffe.
Amber. You posted this.
So
They
angry.
kill our dads, then make fun of us for not having it, having one.
They make
It's
us
a fact.
they create us as stereotypes. That's what I'm saying. They systematically do that shit.
Exactly.
Like and shit like this nowadays. If a white person said I am going to swing in his and knock his fucking head off because it is true. Look at They do these things to us, and it goes deeper than that. It goes with housing, with our
Break up the
way
black
of
home.
living,
With
with all our
nutrition,
thing,
food
and
in the hood,
everything. It's like
everything.
look at him. He can't dress. He lives in the ghetto. Lives in a shithole, and it's like, but you are keeping us from progressing.
You
are
literally pay
We're
you pay
literally
black
a
women.
form of entertainment in every aspect of their lives.
You pay black women to not have a male in the house, and then
and to have more babies.
Then tell them that they're wrong for being single mothers. Then tell them,
and tell them that they're promiscuous.
Yes,
and,
like all
and
this
used
bullshit.
up and no good anymore.
and then say you don't need a man. That black man to
Exactly.
tell you what to do.
Exactly.
You are strong
You're
and independent
strong
on your
enough.
own. You don't need shit. But when you are with a white man, I want you to be submissive. I want you to do all these things. I want you to do all this shit and everything that I told you not to do to that nigga, don't do to him. Don't do to a white man.
Exactly.
But we came a long way. But let's go to
really? Have we really?
But when it comes to our innovations, because black people, we always do what we got to do to survive. But let's go to Drop a Gem, because we got another black inventor.
Okay.
So we let's do.
Say this man's name clear.
Name.
Are you gonna?
No.
Are you gonna drop a gem?
No. I fact check Brian's gym.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Charles W. Chappelle, 1872 to 1941.
What did he
Man's
do?
lifespan. He was an electrician, construction, international businessman, and aviation pioneer. Designed long-distance flight airplane. The only African American to invent and display the airplane at the 1911 First Industrial Air Show, held in conjunction with the Auto Show at Grand Central Palace in Manhattan,
Imagine that.
New York City.
Oh, look at they got
And
the clean cut. Get the
He was
clean
the
cut,
president
brother.
of the African Union Company Incorporated.
All right, shout out to the black man.
He was the
Charles
only black
Ward
dude
Chappelle.
there around all these white people, and then they were like, "Look at this Negro think he's going to fly today."
Yeah, he looking at the plane to get the fuck out of there. That's
Trying to find a way out.
He was like, hold on.
But did y'all know that there was a black
Yes.
inventor when it comes to this aviation and everything?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, historically, there's a lot of things that they don't like that they
I'm
keep.
saying, you know about
You know about
Charles
him specifically?
Yes, I've known about
C
him.
Dub C.
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 No, we gonna call his whole name out. We're
Yes,
not gonna
Charles
do that.
Ward
Charles
Chappelle.
Ward. Yes, we're gonna. Yes.
Yeah.
No, but there's a lot of things that they don't give us credit for. I mean,
Of course.
and they only give us a handful. Like they'll talk about George Washington Carver just for like 5 seconds, but don't want to go into all the other things that he did too.
My third grade teacher, Miss Haran, that was my first black teacher. She
You've talked about her before. She
Like-
left a mark on you.
no, most definitely. Yeah, she definitely did. She made us write during Black History, she made us write our Black History reports, but she took down 20 names that we could not write our reports on. So it was no Malcolm X, it was no Martin Luther King.
Oh, okay.
You got to find somebody different that is not in none of these books.
That's smart.
So it was
Very smart.
we all really had to go out and find it, and we were like 8 years old, so it was
And that's a
dope.
beautiful thing. That's a
Yeah.
great
Because
thing.
there's
Yeah,
so
it was
many,
dope.
many
Exactly.
so
more.
many.
Exactly.
And it comes to music too. Like, can you just think about so many songs that has been bitten off our shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it's crazy. Like a lot of these songs that these white people I've seen, I'm like, nah, I can't believe it. They
We
stole
can
that
take
shit.
it all the way to Hatshepsut, king
Yo,
of Egypt. So like we can take it all the way back. Like
We did.
throughout history, like the whole
We built them
world.
pyramids,
Algebra, yeah.
algebra, math, yeah, everything. We done did it.
Open heart surgery.
Like white people, like I came up with this. Like we did that already, but go ahead.
One thing about algebra, it's hard as shit, but we're going to go to Sheskey on my timeline.
fuck what they
Alright.
talking about on your timeline.
Sheskey on my timeline, bunch of memes and videos. Bunch of
Right, we're gonna lighten the mood just a little bit. We're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
lighten it up.
the mood
We're
up
gonna
a
lighten
little
it
bit.
up.
Light it up.
Light it up. Light it up, because the room was getting darker. Talking
Maybe
about
after
shit.
this, I'll put in my shameless plug.
Alright. Actually, go ahead before we do Sheskey.
Going now?
Yeah,
All right.
Yes.
So I want to give a personal shout out to my other half, my honey, Chef Trey. 3 Wise Men Cuisine launches tomorrow, and it'll be
Whoop, whoop.
from Oh, okay. It'll be from 11 to 7 p.m. So 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and you can call in your orders. I can literally attest, and right now I'm just going to go to my page to get you guys the phone number. But literally, I can attest, this man cooks for me every day of my life. And
Are you tired of them places up the street where they give you more sauce than they give you meat?
What?
Yeah, boy.
Look. Do you have the? Do you have the? Do you have the
Bring your ass
number?
down to Alexandria.
What is it about to stop? No, let me stop. No lie, no bull. I swear to you, like, this man makes me all types of Louisiana crab boils and etouffee, and he makes the bomb gumbo, and oh my gosh, he can sear the hell out of a steak and like do crispy fingerlings with herbs on the side. And I mean, I eat like a queen every night, so I was almost jealous. I was like, oh, so
other people get
now you
this?
gonna sell food to everybody?
Hey, look, support
But-
your black businesses.
Exactly.
Like,
yes.
support it.
Exactly.
We need all
Do
the
you have the number?
Yes. Okay. So tomorrow, tomorrow and Saturday, 11
11 to
a.m.
7.
to 7 p.m. Call 301-883-1371, or you could order online, and their website is. I'm gonna go to baby's page.
Yeah.
The
Remember,
website
always
is
support.
3 wisemencuisine.com. So 3 wise men cuisine, but the number 3, not the word 3.
I wish you would have sent me like a flyer or something.
You
know what I'm saying? We
know,
could throw this thing up there.
so like honestly, there's so many projects that I'm working on, and then there's so many projects that he's working on that, like, honestly, sometimes we're like, you know, just trying to get things done, and we don't overlap, and we need to overlap more.
And shout out
And
to
I'll definitely be out there, and I'm gonna help him out, and you know, we got a little crew, and it's gonna be a real dope situation. I know, because I know where he's cooking the food. I know he's extremely safe. He's Safe Serve certified. He's a classically trained chef, to Louisiana Culinary Institute. Like, he's you know, he's a Nazi in the kitchen. Like, everything has to be pristine, clean, masks on, gloves on. Like, if there's a safe place to eat, it would be here, because
all right.
I know firsthand.
For sure.
Like,
All right.
Well, shout out to
But,
that
yeah.
brother, and shout out to the cuisine. If you know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll bring samples
I
for
want some
everybody.
gumbo.
Appreciate
I
it.
got
I probably
you.
have to get
I want some
some.
gumbo.
You know what I'll do? I'll have him cook, and then
AB,
we'll bring it over.
You
and
have to
we'll
drop me
feast
somewhere
as a
for
family.
a steak on the way home.
I can dig it.
I just got hungry.
All right, let's
I can
go.
dig it.
Let's go with Sheskey in my timeline.
Okay.
They're talking about your timeline.
Oh,
For
no.
sure.
That was the Indian version of.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Okay.
Not okay.
Mind blowing up.
Before we move on, y'all, did y'all see what Terry Crews? You know, when
Boycott.
you can tell when somebody is a
Just
drifter.
trying.
When someone is a drifter, they can just, because they only say something about black people. They never say nothing about white people. Crazy.
What do you mean?
It's always
drifter?
black people. Terry Crews says, boycott
Magic City.
City. Hashtag Black Love Matters.
Look, Terry Crews.
And Twitter just went off on them, rappers, everybody.
Just like
Because I really feel like
Are
now,
you
like, he's
joking
just
this
trolling.
way?
He's just trolling the black community.
yeah.
It's either that or
Who's getting these, like, where is he getting these butter biscuits from?
He just needs to shut the hell
I
up.
just don't even understand. Like, when people take a stance like that in society, have you just lost like all pride in yourself? Are you just willing to just be anything? Like,
And-
are you a Stacey Dash at this point?
like I have no problem with interracial marriages or interracial relationships. I love everybody.
Isn't
Love
his
who
wife
you love.
just a light skin?
Yeah, I thought she was light skinned.
I thought she was white,
She's not white. We're like the same complexion. That's not.
but you damn near white. I don't know.
I'm not.
but I thought his wife was white.
No.
So his wife is
she
just
looks
light
like,
skinned?
she looks like my aunties and my
He's doing
cousins.
it because he wants to.
She-
So he just
He's just a dick. He's just a dick. There's no.
I can see at least trying to calm the mood of the house. But this
He's
nigga
right. He's doing like the opposite of Nick
If
Cannon.
anything, I
Oh,
think that she's looking at him like, honey, chill out.
All right. We're gonna.
something wrong with my husband.
I loved him on Everybody Hates Chris. And I watched.
I love him on My Wife
It was
and
obviously
Kids.
That's me
just
and my
a role.
daughter's show, and
I love that show too. It was
Yeah.
hilarious, but he's obviously just playing a role.
He just needs to go sit down. Go sit down, Cherry.
okay.
You got your last name and cruise the fuck out of here.
All right.
For sure.
The next shit I see on my timeline, it was very hilarious, and I can fucking relate. It's when your girl waits until your friends leave before getting mad at you.
Oh yeah.
So and you know you done something. You know you done pissed her off because the whole mood changes, and
that was hilarious.
I'm laughing so hard because I do this frequently.
right.
Like she was like, mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the couples that argue in front of you. Are one of y'all like that? Cause
So like, full discussion. One time, we have another couple that we're really close to. Shout out to our friends. We have a friend who's like an awesome director, photographer, and his fiance is like, used to do like artist relations at the Howard Theater, like super power couple, and we've worked with them, and we do these like double date dinners all the time. So one night they came over. Shout out to Hannah and Nick. And they came in and me and James had just been arguing. And I tried to let it go, but he kept on with the shit, like, not in front of them, but like I would go into the kitchen to like get the appetizers, and he'd be like, "Yeah, you want to talk all this shit?" He tried to be like all quiet with it, so I blew him up. So I was just like, to this day, they still make fun of me for this. Like, I came out of the kitchen with a plate full of appetizers, and he had already sat back down and everything. I was like, James has something that he wants to tell everybody.
ooh.
And he was like, he looked at me. I was like, because he had so much to say in the kitchen. And like, everyone was like,
Ooh, women do that
all
shit. They like to throw they like to display your emotions. Yeah, AJ got something to say. He really upset right now. He been knitting like a little bitch back there all day.
oh.
And y'all love saying little bitch to y'all love saying little bitch to your man.
You see the way he treats me? You see the way he treats me?
Like, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Yo,
That's when we've had it.
I was at a
That's when
restaurant.
we've had it.
I was at a restaurant, me and my girl, and there's like 3 other people, and your baby mama was there, but she was far away. I think you told me later on or something like that, and we were arguing. Me and my wife, we were arguing earlier. We didn't want to go out to get. We went to fucking Cheddar's.
Okay.
And then fucking
Drinks the size of your head.
Yeah, right. And then she, I wasn't talking to her. You know, you try to be with the other group. You don't try to talk to her, try to avoid her and shit. So she tried to say something to me at the table. I was like, whatever. And she was like, you gonna say something? And everybody looked. and then she threw a napkin at me. And then I threw it back at her.
Oh no.
I can see him doing
I said,
that.
"Hey, all right. What do you think I said after that? What do you think I said?
Shut the fuck up.
No.
What'd you say?
I said,
You gonna talk?
I said, don't throw that shit at me. What's wrong with you?
I get it with you. I cannot with you.
No, when he gets
so sad.
when he gets frustrated, when his face goes like this,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yo,
When he does this, he's lost every sense of reason.
This means that is done.
He's done. And if he throw it at you, he gonna throw it at you with accuracy, precision, and all his might. He gonna go. Don't do that shit no more.
No, napkins,
I ain't playing.
some napkins float. I guarantee Brad threw that bitch like a dart.
And went. Don't do that shit no more. You hear me?
yo, my question.
And he talks real fast when he's passed. I'm tired of your shit.
The things to do or not to do during arguments.
Okay. So I will tell you. Well, no, I'll let y'all speak first. I love this. I want to hear that first.
I'm gonna say one thing I don't do that I also don't allow to be done is any type of name calling.
No
Yeah.
bitch.
No, but I think women know not to do that.
Well, we would hope so.
Yeah. Cause
What about stupid?
I ain't about to be no bitch.
I say stupid.
Damn it, that was
Nah. See,
I say, why you acting so stupid?
See,
Stupid.
I don't be throwing those type of adjectives
no,
on shit.
Intellectual.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Inequity?
I have to stop it. I go to the mother women instinct. It must be your time of the month.
Oh my.
Yeah, man. Jay.
Yo, you ready
That's
to fight
damn near,
me?
yeah.
No,
That's wild.
no, because
Are you on your period?
and I have to restrain myself because I want to. But my word is
That's
retard.
wild.
Fucking retard.
Oh.
And I'll say that.
like, why are these the things
These
you
niggas,
say?
yeah.
Like, you just
Y'all
said
niggas
two
is
wild.
No,
ass
because
things.
I'm a
wild.
man of logic and reason.
Yo.
If I ask you, is something
That's
wrong,
not
and you
logical
don't
to
say
say that, though.
My
No, but
apartment
if
smells of rich mahogany.
no,
Many
if I
leather-bound
ask you something and there's something on your mind, you better say it. Otherwise, forever hold your peace and shut the fuck up. Because my thing is, what's not going to happen is because this is what I used to deal with women. The ones that weren't mad, that were mad, and they didn't blow up. Then I get home and then I get these Matthew verses of text messages, and it's
Whole
all
chapters.
you over this and you think you did that, and it's like, yeah, we was right there. We could have ended this shit right here and there. But then if I ask you, but then when I keep asking, I'm fine. Damn, leave me alone. Then
I
leave
just
me
think it's
alone is
funny
the worst
how-
thing. I don't like being told that.
Can I explain what that is, though?
What is
and
it?
honestly, leave me alone is some ointment for the burn. I'm telling you, when she says leave her alone, just give her a minute. Because what she wants to say to you is going to end what's going on here. It's going to end things between us. Right now, I'm mad as hell. I don't want to tell you what I want to say because I care about you. And I know that we're not over. We're not done. So I just need a moment to cool down.
See, that's why I never
So
do
when
no
you
name
keep
calling.
pushing and pushing, oh, now you want me to curse.
I do. I do want you to
because
Kirk.
I try not because I could cut
You don't want me to curse.
very, very, very deep.
Yes, you
Exactly.
can.
You can be petty.
Yeah, so it's like Slim. I'm not even because
Same. So I'm like, yo, just
it's a reason why I'm still cool, and most women hate the fact that I'm still cool with all of my exes, and my son's mom is like me and her super tight because I try not to cut, and I try to always be, you know what I'm saying, I try to listen.
But I think that's important.
But at the
to
same
not
time,
cut somebody
yeah.
down.
Yeah, like
Okay.
that shit
Because
is wild.
if you have any love for the person that you're with, there is no need.
And I be like that with like random joints, not even women that I'm with.
No, yeah, but like still like okay, so like not to be like an over emotional Libra, but if you've been through anything with this person and they've shown you any type of vulnerability, it's just so sour and petty. You just look like a bad friend, like a terrible person to pull up like their main insecurities that they told you bothered
Man,
them about
she
life.
dig my mama ride that time.
No,
Exactly. That's why I'm driving your mama all over town.
No, but and I'm glad you said that because it goes certain ways because I feel like this and B-More can attest to this because I used to go through this shit with one of our friends. My thing is don't treat me with disrespect because you feel like I'm not a threat to you, but you don't keep that same energy for somebody else.
Yeah.
So what you're not gonna do is praise this person for this, but then when I say the same thing, you shit on it. And I've had that happen to me too many times where a girl will be like, yeah, see, look at this little bitch right here.
Whoa.
Like
She called you a bitch?
so serious, yeah.
But you know what?
And when she said that, and she said that like within the base of her diaphragm, and see, then it took me to a level where I was just like, and I don't yell, but I just looked at her and I said, bitch, who the fuck is you talking to?
All right.
And then
I'm not her.
No,
so.
because what happened was
Not look at
women
me like
think
that.
because she thought because then when I was like, who is you talking to? When she went like this, because unfortunately y'all like to do this just because y'all
Don't do that.
because y'all think when y'all get madder, not all.
When women
No, look, with that,
No.
that,
What I mean is like she literally
When y'all
did
be
this.
all
When she
up
did
in here?
this, she went like this and tried to give me that mush. I had to grab her
did
hand
that to you.
and I slammed and I was
You
like,
and I have had a conversation on
Yeah, but-
camera where you know that I am not the one.
no,
to do
I know,
things
but
like
she
that.
was. But I look at it like this.
So
See,
don't say names.
I overanalyze a lot because in my mind, in in the beginning, I feel like you already thought in your mind, you made up that you could do this to me. You already assumed that this is a bitch ass person. He's no threat to me because of whatever appearance and perception. I can do that. I can do that.
AJ,
I can get in his face.
When women provoke, and one of the things they hate in arguments is when the dude walks away. Because I feel like when I walk away, I'm walking away from saying something or choking your ass and throwing your ass across
I'm calming down.
the living room. But women hate when you walk away. I don't understand that. Like, some women want to talk at that moment, but it doesn't make any sense, right?
Everybody, and it's the same way with women. Like if I'm ready to talk right now, but she isn't ready to talk right now, I can't make her talk. The same way. It's times where a woman may want to talk, but I need a motherfucking second to relax before I do something stupid. So the same way she walk away, so she won't do nothing stupid. I'm walk away, so I won't say or do nothing stupid. So I feel like everybody's need to talk when everybody's ready. You can't force anyone to have a conversation at that moment.
That makes perfect sense, and I'm learning that now because I like to get things out in the open. But
if you call me a bitch,
that's what I'm saying. When she's and this was at a party. Be more. You know, I'm gonna tell you who it is off the camera, but we've known her for a while. She's from North Arlington, and she did that shit at a party. This is the party where she accused me of stealing. And I was mind you. Okay, I was drunk. I had to go take a shit, and I walked into the wrong part of the house. I mean, of the room, and I literally turned around and said, "Oh shit, this ain't it." And then the bathroom was literally right there. She tried to say that I was gonna steal something. I'm like,
you were sniffing the underwear. That's what she said. But
what?
That's what she said.
She was on some bad. He made that up.
She sounds like a baddie broad.
AJ was sniffing underwear.
Making that.
But to wrap it up,
AJ was sniffing underwear.
He's making that part up. No, but like
I saw him do it. I saw him do it. I was there. I saw him.
No. What you not gonna do is call me a bitch in front of 20 some odd people.
No facts.
And then because it got quiet, everybody looked.
You're not gonna call me a bitch.
No, I know. I'm just saying. But the simple fact that she did that, like that showed me she thought.
All right. We gotta go to the next chat. See my timeline.
So,
like you never supposed. You're not supposed to go to sleep angry.
Yeah.
You're supposed to,
hit it off and knock it out.
You know what I'm saying? Say I'm sorry.
Don't you say that no more. Don't you call me no bitch.
It's hard.
AJ, can you not shake the couch?
All right.
I'm not trying to be rocking to your strokes, AJ. Can you
This couch already been shaking enough.
All right, the next
I
shit.
love how politely you said, AJ, can you not shake the couch?
The next shit I see on my timeline is
couch ain't
there was a
broken.
whole lot of Batman slander going on.
bullshit?
I'm gonna show y'all.
In the words of Clay
bullshit.
Davis, shit. Not after this motherfucking trailer.
So it says Batman going to paralyze someone when he sees them steal food and water to support their family.
That's a hell of a land, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's a hell of a land.
But look, that's a fact though.
I feel like Batman is a rich man that go around and fuck up
poor people.
Yeah,
Look,
he's George Zimmerman in the bat
Now
suit.
that I've seen
Look.
Joker with Joaquin
Phoenix.
Like that's kind of true.
look,
No, it's always been true. I'm Batman.
like since the beginning of Batman has always been a billionaire who beats up poor people
With his rich
for
mechanics.
with his toys.
I know.
But
extracurricular activity.
but what we not gonna do is shit on this trailer right here.
This
is
was
fucking.
a
This shit is
great
fucking
trailer.
fire. First of all, Kurt Cobain is like basically the theme of the music. You can't get no darker than like that's some dark tight shit. And then the song is perfect. Like
Yeah,
oh man,
it was a great. It was a great trailer.
And this is if you look at the storyline, this is Batman when he first started.
Like this is based off the Batman year 2 comic.
Yep.
See, now I was thinking they were gonna go for year 1, which is like Batman first starting out. He still doesn't know everything. He's still trying to learn shit. But year 2, he still was kind of
Exactly.
He still was kind of learning it, but he was still angry.
Right.
So he's just like. It was a scene in the trailer where the dude was like, "Yo, who is you?" And he just gave him a back slap off rip. Grabbed this like dude threw a punch, grabbed his arm, whole that. Then just got the pounding on him.
Right. He gave him them 2 extra. He gave him a double mixed sandwich with
And
an extra rib.
Then
on the
it
side.
showed like the guy who he was beating the shit out of. It showed like his homeboys, and one of them his eyes were like full of tears, and it's like you could just see like
He slaps her
like
serious.
you could see like damn, like this shit is.
Yeah.
And then after he beat the shit out of him because they asked him like, "Who are you?" He looks up, and you're expecting the classic, "I'm Batman," but he hits him with the cartoon, "I'm Vengeance."
Yeah, when he said that shit, that sold me.
Like, God,
I was like,
damn.
oh shit.
Because like in the
Can I ask y'all a question?
what's up?
When one person, like, they always show, like, you know, the superhero beating up like 10 guys. The fuck are the other 9 guys doing when one's getting his ass beat? Like,
See,
if
now-
I roll up in there with 9 guys and he whoops everyone's ass,
How do you go back to boss?
Boss Maroney.
So what?
There was a bunch of black guys.
Yeah, with
black
chains.
guys with chains.
black guys.
So what were you doing when he was kicking up their ass?
Exactly. What was you doing?
Nigga, I watched red.
I was trying to find a
Even
space
if he
in.
was whooping 3 people's ass.
All right, next
It's impossible.
Shasty in my timeline.
Shout out to that movie though. I'm going to
Um,
see it in October 2021.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Next Shasty on my timeline is can friends have good sex and still keep it on the friendship level?
No.
Oh shit.
And if y'all look at the meme, it's like some dude, and the dude's like, "Come on, baby, what you doing? Come on, girl.
Nah, he
Girl, I got a girl."
Now I've been in this situation. You think you with your homegirl, and like y'all are like a party, is people around, and she just touch you in a way that you know, girl, what the hell are you doing?
What you doing?
Now,
Okay, so
I
I'ma
can
put
say
it like
you can
this.
fuck your friends, but you can only fuck them temporarily.
No.
If you fuck your friend for
listen.
more than 3 months,
Once
she gonna beat your ass.
The reason why we even got to the point where we're thinking about fucking is because I'm sexually attracted to you and you're sexually attracted to me. And that doesn't go away. If you find somebody attractive, you just do. Your pheromones mesh with each other, whatever. So now we're having sex. So now it's like, it's not just sex because I know all your friends, you know all my, we're friends. I know your mama, I know what you're going through in your life. I know what you like, I know what you're allergic to. I know everything about you, and now we're sharing each other's bodies as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is a weird ass entanglement. Like, I can't just, I just don't, I don't know.
See,
I don't know people that have the wherewithal, and I've seen different situations where it's like, oh, we're just fucking, it's no problem. Or you'll say, oh, you know, we're just messing around, it's no issue. And then you go to a party that he's at, and you try to set the bar by yourself, and then some guy comes over and the guy gets punched in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Or you out with, you know, your girls, and you see him with another girl, and then, you know, you wanna do something to the girl, or you wanna sabotage her life or his life, or you get angry. You don't show him.
You want to cut
You're
cut their
different.
tires. Yeah.
It's, I can't. Not somebody that's your friend that you
Right,
care
exactly.
about, and now you're sleeping with them as well.
I disagree. I think you can you can be friends and fuck. The only thing is, just don't tell. If you keep
Okay,
that
so
shit, if you keep it on the
so
low
I'm
low,
your
you'll be
friend.
alright. Uh-huh.
So I'm your friend.
Yeah.
And then we're fucking secretly.
Yes.
And then I start dating Ron.
So
And he's my boyfriend.
So?
And then we get married and we're really in love. It doesn't irritate you to see us together?
No.
no. See, there's a difference.
I've been there.
Yeah, we've
No,
and
no.
once
Well, then
again,
you just don't value that girl at all.
It is about
No,
value. It's just you.
I value her as a friend, but I understand what we have here. This,
Right.
What we have here is not this. Like, I'm gonna say, for my whole life up until like 2017, I had a terrible record of fucking my friends. Like, I would just, and I ended up with no female friends, and it was like, damn, I've done fucked all my friends. Like, but these are like,
You said, damn, I fucked all my friends.
but it's like, yo, these are like women.
Hey there, pal. How's it going?
Like, but these are like women that I was cool with, that like I actually like, and I look up and they're like mad at me for like shit, and it's just like, but I never,
Why did you choose to fuck them?
because I was look at the years I named. I was young, like I just
Okay,
I was
but even in that youngness, You choose to fuck them because you were drawn to them. You had a
Yeah,
connection
yeah,
to them.
yeah,
You
they're-
could have went out
they're
and found a
beautiful
new
women.
woman to have sex
Yeah.
with.
So, but like,
Then
that's why
is that real friendship?
As an adult,
Is it
I've
real
learned to
friendship
control.
to view her as somebody that you want to fuck? Is that
No,
true
I have-
friendship?
Wait a minute.
That has nothing. That has nothing.
Yeah.
To do with her as a
No,
friend.
it's not. It's a real question.
No,
Think
I know,
about it.
I know, but I'm answering it. Just because I found a woman attractive and I would say, "Damn, she looks good," I would fuck her. That doesn't mean that I can't view her as a friend.
So, but I think of it like this: like a friend is somebody
You
that,
cannot be
like-
attracted to your friends.
Well, I think that like a friend is somebody that you like indiscriminately. You like them because of their personality. So it's
Yeah.
not like I
the-
like you.
like the first thing
I
you
like
see,
you
yeah.
because you're cool and you're cute.
No,
That doesn't have anything.
her
to do with
personality
the
is why she's
friendship.
my friend.
Right.
She's not my friend because she's cute.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, so then now you're delving into a different aspect of things that muddy the line.
But how do you know? Can you say that it's muddying the lines? What if you both are on the same page and you know what you want? Because as you said, if y'all are friends, then you already know. Okay, he's not the type. Where
I know
think
Ronald ain't shit.
Yeah, I know he's the type of person where,
Like-
or I
Then
just know
why
that
you?
it wouldn't work.
If I know that you're not the person that it would ever
sometimes
work with,
people
then
just
why
want to,
you?
because sometimes we just want to get our
Some
rocks
people
off.
want to see what all the
But
fuss
there's
is about.
so many men out here.
But at the same time, why would you go out there with someone that you are unfamiliar with when you can be with somebody that you
No.
are familiar and comfortable
No.
with?
I'm drawn to
Some
you.
people-
That's what I'm saying.
That's an emotional thing. But
exactly.
But
which is
but
what
like
I'm
he just said,
saying.
just because I find a woman attractive and I wouldn't mind fucking her
That
doesn't mean I have to do it. It's called having
that's not
self-control.
why she's my friend
Right,
because she's attractive.
She's my friend.
My
because
argument is that it is.
it's hard. It's hard.
to have. You could say that you want to have. You just want to have a sexual relationship. You could say that I just want it to be purely sex. But this woman's your friend, so there's no way that it's purely sex.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you have a friendship.
What if it's like childhood? You guys grew up together.
Exactly.
and
Like this is a situation.
you guys
that
had a couple
can't
drinks and she
divide
kissed
it
you.
completely from sex.
Yeah.
It's just called cashing out.
Slim, I've been here.
So this whole time since we were children playing around, you were just waiting for the opportunity to smash. one
I
thing?
mean, look at where
That's not
look at where
friendship.
Amazon
That-
started.
that has
Look at
a-
where Netflix started.
has
Look at
a-
where Apple started.
friend- what I'm
Sometimes
saying
shit
is
just grow into
no. What I'm saying is
a
a real
fortune.
friendship doesn't have any
Not
any
necessarily.
pretense. There is no motive.
It
Yeah.
happens. Shit happens.
Like I would say I've been in
But
instances
it's
where
also why
there
this shit
there was no motive. There was no, I wasn't plotting on
Right.
one of my friends. It was just like we literally, I never
So
even
one
thought about
day-
it.
so okay,
one
okay,
no
okay, so
okay
let's put
look
it like
it,
this. So
hold on
one
time out.
day
It was
you guys hooked up.
it was an instance. I was helping this girl move.
Okay.
When we were done, like I was like, yo, cause like it was me, another one of our friends, another one of our male friends, and her two brothers. We were helping her move, and when we were done, she said, yo, y'all come over tomorrow. I'll get y'all like pizza and shit. So me and my homeboy was gonna come over there tomorrow, and her brothers were gonna come over there tomorrow. My homeboy said he had to work, but I still went over there, and we ended up fucking. Like I don't know, like we literally was just sitting there because it was no
Y'all was just bored.
like we were watching a movie on her laptop.
Uh-huh.
Like we were watching a movie on her laptop. She had just moved in. Like her bedroom wasn't even like set up. We were like laying on like her couch just like this, boom boom boom. And I literally
That's because she likes you, Ron.
just like remember her just sitting there with her head right here.
Exactly.
Next thing you know, she just started like kissing on my neck, and I was just like thinking like, oh, this is
exactly.
That's the best.
Okay,
That's the
so
best
you have
worst
to,
feeling
but
in the
you have
world.
to think of it like this: just this human nature. That she had another choice. She had another choice in your homeboy. She had another choice. She had another choice in any man in her phone. I'm assuming she's an attractive female. I haven't seen you deal with anybody that's unattractive.
No, she is, and we're
So-
still friends now.
So, exactly, you're still friends, but a part of her wanted to see what that was like because she liked you.
That's what I said. Sometimes they want to see what all the fuss is about.
Right, but it's not always about an emotional
Okay, but
like.
that's-
It
okay,
could
but
be
we
a
have-
physical thing.
Okay, but we have sex once. But you
No, we
don't-
had sex more than one.
Exactly. Start a sexual relationship.
Not really. It could be because the
But
sex is bomb.
that's why I said
What's wrong with sex
that's
being
why I said
bomb?
it cannot go past 3
There's
months.
nothing wrong
'Cause
with sex being bomb.
what I've
I'm saying
noticed-
to you is that's no longer a friendship.
What I've noticed when you have sex, now this one she is correct. That's why I said it cannot be no longer than 2 or 3 months. Because when you have sex with your friends,
I didn't know
and
it
it
was a
goes,
time limit now.
and it goes,
No.
Expiration date.
Scientifically,
And
if
when
you
it
fuck
goes-
somebody more than 3 times, you've developed a
Juices
chemical.
and stuff?
No, you've developed like a
once-
chemical
once
attract.
it
like
goes
that.
past-
Pheromones
Slim.
start to
Yeah.
mesh with each
like I
other.
noticed
apparently
that
3
after
times
like 3
scientifically,
months,
apparently.
after like 2 or 3
I
months,
could be wrong.
like shit starts skewing. You start saying like, what the fuck? Like you start seeing her post shit, and you like, why? Fuck is she post this for? Like you start feeling the way, and it's like, hold on, this is not me.
Okay, so I will full discretion. I had the reason why I say this. I had a friendship, a previous friendship. We were friends for years, and we would always. He is an artist, and I at the time was like working in radio, and also doing like ad hoc services like freelance professional writing, electronic press kit work, things like that. So I was in the studio. We were all part of the same crew per se, and he lived on the same part of town as me. Everybody else lived down in Maryland or DC. I was always the one driving back to Virginia, and he was, we would catch rides together. So we would and for years, like, we would be in the car, like, late on the way coming back. And he'd say, but you won't give me no chances. And I'm just like, whatever. Like, you're well in right now. Like, this is bullshit. You're not being serious. Stop. One night, literally after, like, 5 years of being friends, there was a concert out by my house. So I was like, we'll just come out here or whatever, and we'll go to the concert together or whatever and chill. And I went out there, and I saw an old friend that I used to talk to or whatever, and he saw us talking, and, like, I saw that he was, like, visibly, like, a little butthurt by it. So I'm like, okay.
He was mean mugging?
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
I don't like
so,
that shit.
Whatever. So
like
the situation progressed to the point that we started having romantic relations. Whatever. We were intimate. And called it, just, it is what it is. But it's never it is what it is. It turns into, I'm sleeping over the crib.
Yeah.
It turns into, you got gas in your car, in
Exactly.
the car.
2-3 months.
Like, it turns into all this other. Oh, so now you on IG, kissing people on the cheek, on the red carpet, blah 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 blah. And it's like, I thought this was just supposed to be
Nothing more than 2 or 3 months, man.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because what is a relationship besides friendship with sex?
I get what you're saying. It's not to say that it's impossible, but
Like,
it
my
can
man
be
is
done.
my best friend, and we have sex.
For sure.
What is that? That's friendship and sex.
I agree.
Relationship.
To a certain extent, yes. But it can. There is possible ways it can happen. You can do it, but like
I
you
feel
said,
like
to a
you could
certain
have a
extent.
smash partner, but it has to be somebody that you don't give a fuck about, and you only see when it's time to do that.
Yeah, I've had homies that have been like smash homies for years.
Yeah, like
But-
literally middle
but
of the
we
night.
only-
It's like weekend. Like,
Yeah.
I'm getting out the club.
Our
like, yo, what you
communication
doing?
is very sparse. It's
exactly.
not like
I don't know what you have for breakfast. I
Yeah.
don't know where your kids go to school. Like,
we only
none
talk
of that.
regularly for like 3 weeks at a time,
Yes,
spread out
like-
throughout the year,
Like, you,
over
you
the
do
years.
What you do that night, and then y'all talk about it for a little while. You
Yeah,
go back and
yeah, you
forth,
do
and
it. You
then
do it
shit,
again,
like,
and then
falls
and it's
back,
gone for like
yeah.
another 6
Yeah,
months.
And then like 6 months later, yo, what you up?
No,
to?
one sense, like it's like a bat signal. She sends me a nude every time to know when it's time for me to get it on. I go, all right,
That sexy
bet.
snap with the puppy
Facts,
face.
facts.
Commissioner, I have to go
Tongue
get some
out.
cheeks. I'll be right back.
Yo, that's funny that you said that, AJ. Because I have this girl that sends me like a nice little arch pic every like 5 to 7 months when I just like, it's like I be sitting there like, You know what that means?
She get that McDowell arch.
Okay, so
Crazy.
let's agree that it does muddy the waters.
Yes, it does. It does.
Okay.
It
All right,
does.
so let's get
Why that dude look like a
Because
ghost?
that shit ended bad.
That's Ghost and Angela. Angela got thick.
Yep.
That shit ended so bad, y'all.
Or that Tasha.
The situation I was telling y'all about.
Yeah.
I
That
bet.
shit ended so bad.
I had a similar situation, but it was a fat dude that always wanted to fuck this other girl. This girl I knew
Well, so he
I was
gonna
fucking
fuck
with.
you.
But let's go to
Yo, B.
He kind of built like a robot.
Dude, we gotta go see this nigga.
yo. So we already. So what's the update? The NBA players, they said they're gonna go back.
Yeah.
And that's and
I was
I'm
on
okay
a
with that.
website and like 10 hours ago I was like yes, and then when I saw they're gonna go back to resuming, fuck coons.
They're not cool,
But-
man.
And then I sent y'all the thing saying how Kyrie, a Complex magazine had a little thing called article saying
Mhm.
we owe Kyrie Irving apology.
Why the fuck we owe him an
Kyrie
apology?
was saying how before the bubble started, how players shouldn't even go there and we should boycott that way. Ron, you agree? You disagree, saying how they can still play basketball and say Black Lives Matter and have Black Lives Matter on their jersey
Yes.
and everything.
It's about more than
Um,
that. It's don't just stop it at symbolism. We're gonna talk about the actions that they're doing. They are doing actionable things, and that's why I said I don't agree with Kyrie Irving, because he said no, let's not play, but he didn't say what he should be doing. And I haven't seen Kyrie Irving marching or protesting anything. I haven't seen Kyrie Irving doing any type of actionable deed besides paying the salaries of the WNBA players that decided not to go, when the majority of the WNBA is in the bubble with the NBA players. So the majority, it's not like he paid the whole league salary. It was just the same way a select few NBA players decided not to go to the bubble. Select few WNBA players decided. But I haven't seen Kyrie do anything as far as social injustice, but he's shaming the players for going to play while they're working on social injustice in the bubble, but he didn't do anything. He's just saying let's not play.
And everybody can't afford to do what Kyrie's doing, paying other
Exactly.
people.
Kyrie's
So you got these young brothers out here. Mind you, they're not getting the full contract due to the season, and they are doing what they got to do to make a living.
Kyrie has a max contract.
Right.
There are guys who are literally in the NBA on 10-day contracts.
Right.
There are guys in the NBA who do not have guaranteed contracts. There's guys in the NBA whose contracts can be ended this season.
There's
That
guys,
next season is not guaranteed.
And-
they have to show and prove.
and they got families in the black community that
Exactly.
need that money to feed themselves and to stay alive and survive out here.
In a idealistic world, of course, we don't need athletes, we don't need actors to speak for us, but
Exactly.
right now
Bullshit.
they have leverage.
No, they don't.
They do.
No, we
unfortunately,
perceive them to have
when it
leverage
comes
because
to
we give them
when it
power.
comes to athletes and regular workers, we not the rich people. So our power is where we work at. So
No,
if we boycott, the bus boycotts that work. Then,
who makes the athletes rich?
Hmm?
Who gives the athletes money? Who pays their bills?
See, that's what
yeah, but
that's
No,
the
but-
that's
way
what
the way they
LeBron
hit the white
James.
man is by their money. So if you're not working for them, if you're boycotting,
This is anytime you work in this country, you're working for the white man.
You know
most
what
of
I
the
wanna
time.
see?
So what are you talking about? That's
I want to see us all organized to the point where everybody just sits down for like a week. Do you know what type of crumble this would be? This would fall
that's a real boycott. strike.
apart.
no, absolutely. But
The
we got
black dollar is the most powerful.
Of course.
factual.
We are always spending.
Oh, facts.
Always spending.
But we got to be.
If everyone did not spend one goddamn dollar for a week, it wouldn't even take a month. A week.
Man,
No
it took the Montgomery bus boycotts. What was that? It took them 2 years, like of not
But that's
giving
just the
no
bus.
of giving no money to the bus before they was like, look, y'all niggas can say whatever y'all want to say. Look, goddamn.
Guys,
But then we go and sit
But
in the
if
back of
we,
the buses.
but if
30
we
years later.
literally like mobilize to the point where we only spend on
Mm-hmm.
black-owned businesses,
For sure.
nothing.
Of course.
else.
But once again, this
No
is
toilet paper, no roll-ups, no
Absolutely.
like sausage, nothing. Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
whatever we spend.
Yeah. This is perfect.
Only black-owned business for a week.
But that's,
We would see a major,
Of course,
major shift.
but we
But
gotta-
it has to be everyone.
But we have to trust each other first, and we're not there yet. So
Exactly.
once again, in the meantime,
Well,
let-
I don't see how any of those issues are going to be resolved in the next even 20, 30 years.
I pray that it can,
Right.
but we have to have
Well, the first
faith,
thing
bro.
they do, well, we have Ice Cube. He came out with a black agenda for black Americans, and the Democrats, he's saying, is not really taking us seriously. The DNC didn't have any black agenda. Definitely, the Republicans didn't have one. He's saying black people, we should hold our vote.
No, what he means is that, but I think he's also saying more of hold your whatever party you're voting for, hold them accountable and make sure that they're getting it right and that they are doing things for the right people.
No, he
hold
clarified
the
what he
vote.
meant. He said, "Don't fucking vote."
Well, okay,
But-
I disagree
but-
with that.
To me, I do not agree with that. But
Yeah,
I
I
agree
disagree.
with the points that he was making. As far as
That's not how
when-
you don't
when-
protest with your vote. You
hold on.
protest by voting.
like the same way where you have different minorities and ethnic groups, they have what they want. They don't have a specific
Latinos,
party.
they go.
Yes, exactly. They don't have a specific party. They say we want this. It's up to you to earn my vote.
Right.
Black people don't do that. Majority, we just give our vote to
Right.
the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I was saying last week. I don't view myself as a Republican. Like, in there's been local elections where I've voted for a local Republican. There's been local elections where I voted for a local Democrat. It's because what are you doing? What are you saying? You're doing this. You're saying you're doing this. You're saying you're doing this. Who affects me? Who's saying what I want to hear? I don't give a fuck if you're a Democrat or Republican, independent, green, whatever. You have to bring something to the table for Ronald.
Amber says we got to get Trump out.
Of course.
Policies, we don't care about policies. We got to get Trump out.
I say that.
No, yeah, it's more than that.
I agree with you, human being.
Of course, you get Trump out. Now, of course, but it has to be a bigger priority as well.
At the end of the- that's the biggest priority.
Yeah, that's the biggest priority to get him out. But what I also want us to do is
Eat
if
breakfast.
we
You
do
have to
that,
cut the meat
Get
before you digest
no,
it.
Yeah.
no, eat
You have to cut the
eat
meat
breakfast.
before you digest
Fucking
But if the-
breathe
if
oxygen.
the
If
Democrats-
we are able to listen, we have been shown now that the man in office is completely, in all aspects of the word, unreasonable, unteachable,
Does not care.
does not give one goddamn at all.
He don't even
Not
try
even
to
about
put no
the people
Vaseline
in
on
his
it,
own
G.
family.
Amber,
Like-
how do you keep the Democrats accountable if they already got your vote?
You have to vote. So yes, November 3rd is a big deal. Yes, you need to vote then. But you also need to be very aware about the local and smaller elections in your town.
Mhm.
Like,
yeah, your
you know,
senates and mayors
yes,
and
mayors and governors and
County
police
executives.
chiefs and county executives
Judges.
and superintendents and
Oh, So
those
so
like
voting
those
down
are the
ballot.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, those are the people that make your life run on a daily basis. Because quietly throughout his whole presidency, what Trump has been doing is been putting these like radical, like ultra, like super right wing. I won't use
court
conservative
judges,
as a
whatever.
negative connotation because I don't think that all conservatives are
It's a
negative.
negative
I don't
thing.
think that. What I think is the extreme
Mhm.
of anything is insane. Like
Exactly.
take Islam for instance. Obviously, Islam is a lovely
beautiful thing.
religion. It is a beautiful culture. It's
a
if you
religion
read
of
the
love.
Quran, it's nothing but love and
Exactly.
decency and kindness and being a wonderful human being. But an extremist is going to take whatever they think and pervert it and skew it to make whatever they believe in the top priority.
Right.
So if we think, okay, I'm an extremist, so if I kill a whole bunch of them, I'm gonna get, then I'm gonna do this. That's not the majority of Islamic people.
I'm sorry, but I just got like a
That's
quick
not.
thought.
What's up?
Do y'all think when racist white people, like when racist Christians go to heaven, do they think that it's gonna be like segregated?
I mean,
Well, all they know is white angels.
Well,
So,
honestly,
like-
I think that I heard
like,
in the Mormon religion,
do they
black
wake
people
up like,
can
what
be
the
Mormons, but they can't go to heaven.
well, once again, that's why you just have to know your history.
Jesus Christ, that is.
Okay, let's go to shot clock, y'all.
Do it. Let's do this.
Shot clock questions. Y'all got 5 seconds.
Hurry up, say it now.
Oh,
Hurry up, say it now.
Here we go.
All right.
Wait,
Y'all got
which way
5
we-
seconds.
which
We'll
way we
start with
starting?
lightest.
Which one?
You know what? We're
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
do this.
Lightest.
We're not gonna do this because if I say let's start with the darkest, then I'm gonna
Which
get a whole
one?
bunch of emails.
No, which one?
All right, first one. All right, first one. Y'all got 5 seconds.
All right.
All right,
here we go.
Brandy or Monica? 5, 4, 3,
Monica.
2.
Monica.
Oh, boy, y'all disrespectful.
Let me tell you why.
Don't get me wrong. Brandy got them toppers.
Yes,
Yeah.
Brandy has some beautiful music, and
Yeah.
her voice is as
Impossible.
soothing and
Yeah.
lovely throughout the years. But personality-wise, Monica.
All right,
I
next
just
one.
think
Next
talent
one.
wise, Monica.
Pig feet or
Brandy feet way better than
chitlins?
Monica.
Amber. 5, 4,
Starve.
3,
Death.
2, 1.
Starve.
Y'all some y'all ain't never been a good slave. All right, next one. How many Grammys does Drake have? We're gonna start with AJ. 5, 4, 3,
9.
2, 1.
12.
Y'all lost that one.
13.
Oh, wow.
Like
He has
19?
4.
Oh, 4?
4 Grammys.
Who cares?
All right, next.
Really overestimated.
Who do you
What's
have?
up?
Man, they out here hating.
Whatever. Shout out to Aubrey Graham. Shout out to Aubrey Graham.
Who do you have? Lupe or Eminem? Amber. 5,
Lupe.
4, 3, 2,
Eminem.
1. You had to go to the other. Okay. I don't understand that, AJ.
Come through it,
Lupe will wrap circles around.
with the orange, torch, with the orange.
It's okay. Go with him, Haley.
Nah, hey,
In
that
the
was,
paper, they
Say
know
what-
every day I am.
hey, say what you want.
Hey, no,
In the paper.
look. We will not disrespect the Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah, don't.
We will not
That's what I'm
disrespect the
saying.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Every day I am.
Now,
No.
everything after Marshall
No,
Mathers
no,
LP.
no, not, Eminem
Chicks
show
away.
is fucking good. Eminem
Chicks
show is
away.
good.
Nah,
Till I
I
collapse,
don't-
I'm a
yeah.
soldier to
Okay.
sing for the moment. Shit, like
4.
no, Superman.
That's not a good song.
That's a great song.
Cheeks of the week.
Oh my
That's
god.
not a good
Oh, hold
song.
on. Yeah, Cheeks of the Week. Here
There's
we
only
go.
4 songs
I
on
like
Eminem.
Here
that.
comes the cheeks of
Look
you
at
know
that.
What? She's bad.
Look at that bubblegum booty. I want to chew it. And then
Her
that
name-
is a
Her name is Jackie.
nah. What Ludacris said? Love a combination, big ass and tight jeans. She took it back to the early 2000s. That's that thick stallion.
Her name is Alba. Oh,
Now
okay.
look, I would have that shit. I would have that shit up there all day. Can you get that for me, baby? Can you get that for me? Get
I
it.
wish.
That's that.
I wish that seat
That's
was my
a salsa
nose.
party. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh. That's that WAP challenge. That's that WAP challenge.
Alone shit.
That's that WAP challenge though. Ooh, look at that beat. Look at that cheek. Look at how it just naturally moves on its
She's like
own.
she about to
Then
fall.
there's oh. Can you do it on the dick though? Oh.
And that's a fine
Yes,
sister.
Yes, this is it right here.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
got the green.
Nestle
She
Quick.
look like
Nestle
Kerry
Quick.
Washington.
You remember that bunny rabbit?
Right.
Nestle Quick booties.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Last one was definitely the winner.
Yes, it was. All that.
All of them went to. All of
them.
them graduated from some HBCU. Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I
beautiful
graduated from an
Reppin',
HBCU.
come on,
Hampton in the house.
Hampton in the house.
That's what's up.
Is it how people supposed to say something when
Hate you.
I'm not going there.
anyway? AJ went to VU.
Don't care.
AJ went to
what's
VU,
the
Cunt
relation?
University.
Wow.
What?
right.
Oh.
Virginia Union.
No. My friend Fatu went to Virginia.
No, Boo was alright.
Union.
Boo was alright. I enjoyed my time.
She had a great time.
Uh-oh. No, don't do this to the cat.
What?
Damn.
Cat did it to himself.
Damn.
Look, he.
Are you gonna play
He's
it?
a cat. He knows
Damn.
how you get up there.
How you get up?
They drunk or high.
And he try to show off. I don't think yet. Sean Paul in the back.
Bitch, where's
I don't really care what people say.
dumbass get? Why you want to break with
Her
a
body
woman?
shredded like glue.
Ugh.
And then this is just.
Oh!
She need her whole dental care. She need.
That's actually how Brian went down.
Yes, she need.
That's when you give up on yourself halfway through.
Shit. Well, no.
And we're somewhere where Par says stop. And then how she.
It's potty.
Somebody had a bad day.
That's
So
just
how
like,
she fall in the
that's
she Mario
like karma.
and she slid. She has some
Like-
big ass thighs though.
Yo,
She's in the gutter.
exactly.
Gotta.
Throw it over.
Gotta.
Ma'am.
Yo.
Georgie?
Ma'am.
Tell the Ninja Turtles I said what's up.
Oh,
Yo.
sorry, that's
Before we
terrible.
end, we sending our thoughts and prayers to those people and those people in the hurricane because that's crazy.
That shit
Yeah,
look wild
man.
out there.
The mayor, he said,
You on your own.
he said if you walk out, write your name and then put it in a Ziploc bag, put it in your pocket just in case they find your body, and write down your next of kin.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, he told them they need to get
Like,
out. You
he
need
But
to
some people
evacuate.
poor, they don't got nowhere to go.
That's true.
He said if you stay, do not call 911. Like he said that. He said if you stay, do not call 911. We cannot help you.
Shit.
This was like 4 days
Man,
before the storm.
you gotta
landed.
have enough money to get a bus ticket.
Some people don't.
It's our last show. We're gonna be gone for like at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Y'all got any last words? I would say strap up, y'all. AJ, last words.
Get some rest. Get some rest.
Everybody love everybody, but fuck those that hate you.
Damn, I feel like you guys really prepared yours. Like,
Nah, I didn't. I just came with that on.
Wait, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I would say
That
stay
was
off
lovely,
off
though.
social media for a while.
Yeah.
If it's getting to you,
yeah,
certain people, we gotta-
not really,
I'm able, like I said, I'm able to like compartment that shit. But like I gotta be on social media too. But that's why But you got to.
You know what? My last words
What was your last
are
word?
research and pay attention.
Oh, show.
That's it.
Know your history.
Know your history and
Don't take my word for it. Tackle that library. Don't Google it or look online. Go to the library. Order the book. Read it.
read.
Mm-hmm.
Send Mo cheeks.
All right, and make sure you go get some brownies from us. All right, before you
You're right with you.
And get
Yeah.
this gear right here. Get this good summer gear
Yep.
shit before it gets too cold. And then
And we got hoodies coming for you too.
Yes.
Yeah, we got some hoodies
For you
coming.
ladies
Ooh, I
out there,
can't
ladies out there who
wait.
want the print. I know
Hoodie weather.
print season is coming through, so we got y'all.
All right, y'all. Stay black.